Hi guys, welcome to La Georgia Paperie. My name is Lindsay. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to do flocking. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to do it. Not maybe quite such a standard way to do it, though I'm definitely not the person that invented this way. Traditionally, flocking is put on your paper with a glue pad, like an ink pad, but it's got glue. I don't think that works as well, but I found a couple of different methods that do work really well, so I'm going to share them with you guys. I'm going to get this guy out of the way. We'll do the giraffe first. I cut both the bear and the giraffe from Create a Critter from the Cricut cartridge. Now, you absolutely don't have to have a Cricut to do flocking. I just bought these cheap little Studio G fresh flocking packs from Michael's. They're in the dollar bins. I have every single color. I just absolutely love flocking, and with this method that I found, it's really easy to do. So like I said, these are just $1 at Michael's in the little scrapbooking section. So these this giraffe is cut at 4 1/4 from Create a Critter, like I said, and if you know, this is how you put it together: the base, then this guy, and then this is layer 2 with the holes. And that looks cute if you get it all lined up. It looks cute, but what I'm going to do, and I'm going to add flocking over the whole thing here, over all of the yellow part, to really make him look a little more animated, I guess you could say. So we're going to use this yellow flocking here. Haven't used this color yet. So before you use the flocking, if you guys see here, I have the Xyron, and normally the Xyron is used as a sticker maker, right? So you would put the back side down to make a sticker. But what we're going to do is we're going to put the top side down, which is this guy. We're going to put him down. I'm pretty sure it will fit. If not, I can always chop off the tail just to give you guys an idea of how it works. But so I'm going to put the top down so that the top part gets sticky as opposed to the bottom part. And might have to finagle it a little bit, but like I said, I think he'll fit. So then, if you haven't seen a Xyron before, there's no batteries included. This is just the little mini X, so you can put anything up to 1.5 inches inside of it. You just kind of pull it through, and it comes out this way. And there you go. So then you just rip it off, and the front is now a sticker. I'm going to go ahead and get him all situated, and I'll be right back and show you how to do everything. Okay, so I put my little giraffe through my Xyron machine, got it all situated here on my little Ranger mat. And because there are some holes, I did go through and use this little pokey thing and just get all of the adhesive out of the holes, just so that we get the flocking only in the places where we want it. It's real sticky. So then you just take your little jar of flocking and you can either just dump it on, or you can, scoop some out and kind of spread it around. But then the thing is, you want to just take some and then just kind of swirl it all around. And even though we are covering this entire piece with the flocking, we do want to make sure that we use a piece of paper as similar as possible, because you're not going to get absolutely everything covered as much as you want and as much as you try. A little bit always peeks through, so it's always best to use a similar colored cardstock. And the glue's still drying, but there you go. Hopefully you guys can see how cute he turned out. Flocking really just gives a nice dimension to your projects, makes it really kind of jump off the page. And if you have kids, that are, young, this is a really fun way for them to learn, about different textures, because if you feel it, it's very furry and fuzzy. So there's the Xyron method. Now let me go ahead and clean this up, and I will show you a different method. Okay, now we're going to move on, and I'm going to show you a different way to apply your flocking that's really going to be a strong hold, so it's not going to fall off everywhere. So here I have the little teddy bear from Create a Critter. This was also cut out at 4.5 inches, just like the giraffe, but this one, as you can see, is a lot bigger. So what I want to do is, let me kind of put it together so I can show you where I want to put the flocking. I want to put the flocking in everywhere that this lighter brown shows. So in the ears, the mouth area, and the tummy. So instead of putting it through the Xyron, and first of all, this one just won't fit through there, I'm going to just kind of do a spot method. So you can either use your mono adhesives or your ATG gun for this method. Now, what I think I'm going to do first is kind of line these two guys up and kind of mark with very lightly with a pencil where I need to cover with the adhesive. Just going to go very lightly so I kind of have an idea. Okay, and then the mouth. Okay, and then finally I'm going to do the tummy. Just a couple little marks to make sure that I cover him completely so that we're going to have a nice even coverage. I'm going to try to use my ATG gun on this. And then you just kind of roll it around. If you spill over your marks, that's totally fine. It's better than not putting in enough glue. So just kind of layer it on. And make sure that it looks okay. Missed a couple of spots there that we want to make sure to cover and fill. One more spot, I think, but I can get it. Using your ATG gun left-handed is a bit tricky, I feel. Okay, I think that's good for there. The ears should be real easy to do. Oh, I never start far back over enough. Okay. See? Okay, that's going to be a very flocky ear. Okay, now maybe for the mouth, I'll try using the mono adhesive. This is a little bit easier to control because it is a lot smaller. And being left-handed, like I said, it is rather difficult to use the ATG gun if you're trying to get into real tight spots. But let me just make sure that that looks good. A little bit more over here. Okay, and then, where's my little pokey thing? Did I put it away? Okay, this will work. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of get the adhesive out of the holes before we start. Oop, I kind of bent it a little bit. That's okay. Okay, and then now I have this light brown color, and I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did with the giraffe, but like I said, this is not going to cover everything. So just kind of pour a little bit on, and I will show you guys what it looks like when I'm done rubbing it all in. Alright, I have put in all the flocking. As you can see, it's not a very nice looking bear at the moment. It's very uneven. You know, it really did stick very well to the different adhesives that I used, but let's go ahead and put this guy together. So let's go ahead and attach it to our flocked piece. Hey, that looks pretty good. All the flocked areas are completely covered, so none of the non-flocked areas on the layer are showing through. Now let's add the last bit. And there we go. How cute. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's real sunny outside and I'm filming right by a window. So there's our two flocked create a critters. I hope you guys learned something today. Learned that you don't just have to use the glue pads with flocking, because as I mentioned previously, I don't think they work very well. But I think that by using a tape glue runner, you're going to have fantastic results with flocking every time. It's going to be a much more even coverage if you use one of these, or one of these. And you're just going to really like how it turned out. It's going to be super easy. Anyone is going to be able to do it. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to hear them. Also, if you'd like to leave me a comment, I would appreciate that as well. And don't forget to check out my blog. It's lageorgiapaperie.com, and subscribe here on YouTube. Thanks so much. Bye.